everything. It seems that Elizabeth and Archie have a remarkably normal relationship like other grandparents. Archie Harrison was given the surname Mountbatten-Windsor as a nod to Prince Philip and his royal roots. Archie was born in the United Kingdom, but has spent more of his life in America than he did in England. Fans weren't sure what Archie's accent would sound like, but now we have our answer. Archie has an adorable, American accent. Earlier this year, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle moved to California, making Archie the Queen's only great-grandchild living in America. Between the physical distance between the Queen and Archie and the pandemic, have they had a chance to establish a close grandparent relationship? Archie is just 2 years old. He likely won't remember his early days with his great-grandmother. However, that doesn't mean that the Queen hasn't done her duty. The Queen and Archie reportedly connected for one of their digital heart-to-hearts on Archie's 2nd birthday. The British publication also reported that Archie shows off that distinct American accent when he talks to his great-grandmother. Archie is Queen Elizabeth II's 8th great-grandson of her 10-to-date great-grandchildren, who is growing up to be an all-American kid, apparently. Zoom calls will likely be the main way Archie connects with his great-grandmother. This isn't surprising, of course, since the Sussexes seem very happy in their new home in California and don't appear to have plans to move back to the UK anytime soon. In an interview with James Corden, Prince Harry said, "Both my grandparents do. We've Zoomed them a few times. They've seen Archie running around." Elizabeth also sent Archie the Christmas gift he'd been wanting, a waffle maker. In the same interview with James Corden, Harry explained how much Archie and Meghan loved the gift, and Meghan makes up a beautiful organic mix in the waffle maker at breakfast. As we know, Mother Meghan loves to cook. Archie's diet is bound to be full of nutritious foods. In the CBS documentary Meghan and Harry +1, friends of Meghan and Harry gave an insight into the types of foods their young soon likely eats at home in Montecito, California. Meghan's makeup artist friend Daniel Martin told Gayle King that foodie Meghan will likely shun ready-made baby food for Archie and sure the baby's gonna be raised definitely clean and green. Meghan is an animal lover who eats vegan during the week, and she's encouraged Harry to eat less meat too. So lots of fresh fruit and veg for Archie. If Archie eats like his parents, it's more than likely the tot will have a diet largely free of meat. Despite being 7th in line to the British throne, Archie was not granted the title of prince, which has angered Meghan and her fans. But Archie's lack of title at birth is to be expected, given the precedent established by a royal rule dating back 104 years. Because Queen Elizabeth II is the ruling sovereign, her children and grandchildren receive royal titles. But her great-grandchildren, including any children of Meghan and Prince Harry, will only be titled Lord or Lady Mountbatten-Windsor. This also means that Archie did not receive the title, His Royal Highness, HRH. The children of Prince William and Kate Middleton received the royal titles because Queen Elizabeth demanded it. As a direct heir to the throne, their son George was always entitled to be a prince, unlike his siblings Charlotte and Louis. But when Kate was pregnant, Queen Elizabeth issued a letters patent giving the prince or princess title to any of William's children. This led to Meghan arguing that her son was not being titled in the same way that other grandchildren would be. So even though Queen Elizabeth decided to avoid extending the HRH title, it might be a silver lining for Meghan and Prince Harry, given that they have since chosen to step back from royal duties altogether. The Queen and Prince Charles have launched a UK-wide tree planting initiative to honour the monarch's Platinum Jubilee in 2022. The Queen's Green Canopy project invites people across the country to plant a tree for the Jubilee, to mark her 70-year reign. Prince Charles said that planting a tree is a statement of hope and faith in the future. Whether you are an individual hoping to plant a single sapling in your garden, school or community group planting a tree, a council, charity or business intending to plant a whole avenue of trees, everyone can get involved. He also points out that, during her reign, the Queen has planted over 1,500 trees all over the world while visiting on official duties. The Queen and Prince Charles have released the first new photo of themselves together since the death of her husband and his father, Prince Philip. The sweet new images see the Queen and Prince Charles, 72, in the grounds of Windsor Castle, standing with the first Jubilee tree. The Queen donned a dark green coat as she posed for the photographs, wearing a silk scarf which covered her head. Charles, who is also patron of the initiative, is seen standing beside her in a long camel coat, holding a wooden spade, which he then used to plant the first tree of the Queen's green canopy. The previously unseen photographs appear to have been taken at Easter, when the mother and son reunited to take a walk in the grounds of Windsor Castle, where the Queen has been living during the pandemic. The images come after Prince Charles broke his cover to carry out a royal engagement after his son Prince Harry spoke out in another revealed interview. While the Prince of Wales was visiting BCB International, the royal was asked by a reporter for his reaction. Prince Charles decided to ignore the question and continue on with his royal duties. This response by Harry's father is quite telling. It indicates that, like the rest of the royal family, except for Prince William, he plans to avoid further fanning the flames. As with most royal family issues, it appears Charles prefers to deal with this private matter behind closed doors, not going on record with his thoughts. The Princess Royal has launched a new fund to help thousands of unpaid carers take a break from their demanding roles. The Princess Royal Respite Fund for Carers hopes to raise £3 million over the next 3 years for Carers Trust's respite services. It is named after Anne, Carers Trust president, to mark her 70th birthday in August 2020. There is increasing demand for social care in the community due to an aging UK population, with unpaid family carers spending more time helping their loved ones, Carers Trust said.
Thank you for watching. If you liked, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates. We will update the latest videos about the royal family every day. Thanks and goodbye.